Well, YouTube, gotta make sure my camera zoomed all the way out because it wasn't wanting to record. Well, YouTube, it is a beautiful morning out here. 3 degrees. My door is sticking for some reason. Maybe it's the whole 3-degree thing. All back, you know, from Bismarck. Kind of good to be back. Glad to be back. But yesterday we got the Bronco home. Took Charlie's trailer back last night. Now we're going to see if we can get one of the snowmobiles to fire up here. Been having troubles on the John Deere with fouling up this plug. I wonder if maybe I don't have the gap wrong on my whatchamacallit, you know, the points. That, and it's draining back fuel. The line down here, it keeps draining back, so you got to crank it quite a bit to get it to pump fuel up and start. But anyways, in this one yesterday I had it fouled out pretty bad, and then I broke the pull cord, so didn't have enough pull cord to do it all the way up to here, so I had to just do it down to there. So anyways, let's see if we can get her to fire up. Go. Almost. And choke it. I'm going to need both hands for this. Kayla's starting up the pickup. There she goes. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to restring this cord here. I got the pull start off. So first thing I'm going to do on this particular pull cord anyways is I'm going to pull this top piece off here, and you can see that this has got the dogs built right into it with these springs. So you want to pull them springs off pretty carefully, like. Don't lose any of that stuff. Then here comes the tricky part. There is a coiled spring up underneath here. And what it does is it grabs onto this so that when you pull it out, it makes it return, as you can see. So what we got to do is we got to get this cord unstrung, and we'll probably just let this piece spin, and I'll show you how to recoil one of these. But got to pull the cord out of here, and then we'll want to make a cord that's probably 3-4 feet longer, actually, because it's always better to have extra cord, because what it does is it loosens it. It lessens the impact that the cord takes at the end of its stroke, so you're not always hitting the end and pulling against that knot, making a stress point. So we'll get the rope out of here, and all we're going to do that is we'll hold on to this piece, and I'll cut this string after I unwind it. I'll unwind it all the way, cut the string, undo the knot from right here. Then we'll show you how to restring it, or try anyways. There. Now you can see that coil down in here, and this is the spring that helps you to return. You can see where that little tab there catches on this little knob right here. And so when you turn it, it grabs, and it's always pulling backwards, you know. Sometimes you'll get these where they pop out, and they're really not too hard to coil up. You always want to try and wear gloves. I've been cut a lot of times by these. But you just hook it into that end, and just slowly work that spring around until you've got it all coiled in there tight. So next step up, we're going to cut a rope that's longer than the one we got, and then redo the handle, and then we'll be back at it. Okay, we got the end of my rope that I cut. We got it melted and pointed. So the next step is going to be to get the roll on. Now this tab here, you want to try and line up that little cog there with the tab down in here. This can be rather difficult, at least for me, I guess. I don't know. I haven't figured out any real genius way to do this for sure first try. It's just I'll stick it in there and try and catch, stick it in there, try and catch, you know. But if anybody's got any real great tips, I'd be more than happy to hear them, because like I say, I haven't figured out any real good tricks yet. Give me just a second here. I just kind of took and bent that in there, and we'll see if we can't catch it. Feels like it's wanting to catch, but might have. Now it's not wanting to drop down all the way, which I don't know quite why. Probably because I bent that in too far or something, I suppose. Like I said, this can be a real pain in my butt. I haven't figured out any grand schemes for getting her done. But at any rate, basically what we're going to do is we're going to try and line up those two tabs, and then I'll go from there.